Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to replace the coil packs on this Chevy Malibu with the 2.4 liter. This will be very similar for other vehicles with the 2.2 and the 2.0. So this vehicle is the Chevy Malibu, as I just mentioned, and this has the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder in it. Now, when replacing the coil packs, you'll want to go ahead and follow the procedure that we're going to lay out in front of you. I will also have the links in the description to new coil packs, but the first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and pop this hood open so we can get into the engine bay so that we can start removing the coil packs and replacing them. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Now with the hood open, first thing we're going to do is remove the oil cap. And when doing this procedure, this Malibu with the 2.4 has this huge engine cover that kind of helps with the intake and stuff like that. If you have a different 2.2 or a different 2.4 or a 2.0, this might look a little different, but the overall principle is still the same. What we're trying to do is to get underneath the cover to get to the valve cover where all the components will be. So on here, we're going to then use a flat blade, loosen up this hose clamp, and then there's also another hose clamp right here. You do have to access it from the side, and it is easiest to be done with a long screwdriver. And then there's a hose clamp over here on the passenger side that also hooks into the intake. Just be careful, as this is plastic and you don't want to bust that nipple off. Once all those are off, we should be able to just lift up, and then everything should be loosened. One more pop clip in the back here, lift it up, and there we go. The intake is now off. I'll show you what I mean by this hose clamp here. On this hose clamp, it's very hard to get in here, but you can get to it with a flat blade or a socket, whatever works best for you. So now with the engine cover removed, we can see the top of the engine here. On the top, we have the 4 coil packs. These are a coil on plug system. Very similar to a lot of vehicles nowadays, but each coil can go bad, resulting into a misfire or some type of code. A lot of times a code or a misfire on the dash, you'll have a blinking check engine light or some type of 3000 or 3001, 2, 3, or 4 code for a 4-cylinder engine like this. Replacing a coil pack is very simple and very straightforward. So what we're going to go ahead and do first is we're going to focus on this coil pack here. I will show you what to do, and we'll get zoomed in on here, get a closer look. So working with this coil pack here, we're just going to go ahead and slide this beige or gray locking clip back, and we're just going to push down on the clip, removing the harness. After that, we're going to take our 10mm, and there's just one bolt holding on each one of these coil packs. So this is 10mm that I'm going to be removing right here. And then we're going to remove the bolt, and then you just simply pull up. One thing I always like to do is I like to inspect the coil pack. Make sure there's no oil or anything like that on the coil pack where it might be a valve cover leak or something else. I like to make sure there's no rips or anything wrong with the boot down here. Everything on this one is looking very normal, so that's awesome. And then what we're going to do is, if this is bad and we're testing it, you could always switch one coil pack from one cylinder to another and see if the problem moves with the coil pack. That would give a good indication that the coil pack is bad. If you're just looking to just buy parts and just replace it and see if that makes it work, you can go ahead and click the link down in the description. I will have coil packs on my Amazon, and you can go ahead and purchase those there. But when you purchase a new coil pack, putting it back in is fairly simple. It's just pretty much repeating the reverse process of what we just did. So with the new coil pack, this one's still good, so I'm not going to be replacing mine. But with the new coil pack, we're just going to go and slide it down in there, push it down until it seats. Take our 10mm plug again, or 10mm bolt, put it down in there, tighten it on down. and then just kind of snug her on down. Doesn't have to be stupid to me. After it's tightened on down, we just go and take our harness, push it back on there, push in the locking clip, and your coil pack has now been replaced. Simple as that. After you're done with all this, you can go ahead and reset the codes with the computer or scan tool, or you can reset the battery. After that's all done, give it a start and see if the codes go away, or if they transfer to the coil pack that you're testing with to see if the problem follows one or the other. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be it for this video. If this video helped you out at all, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also check out the Amazon links I mentioned down in the description below, and check out my other videos. I got quite a few out there for this Malibu. But until next time, thanks for watching, and see you later.